Beethoven is always a search for freedom, a struggle through fights and through searching for answers. I've done all the 5 and in several cycles, and when you get to the 5th you feel that here we are, here is freedom. And here in a way is the answer from the beginning. It doesn't mean that the piece doesn't have also dark moments and melancholy moments and a lot of nostalgia and this incredibly beautiful second movement. But first feeling in the piece is very much of a kind of ecstasy and a freedom, I think, which is so wonderful. I have only been in Bucharest, and it's amazing to see how the city changes also. I was here first time about 15 years ago, I think, for the first time, and it's wonderful to see, and also of course to see this festival, how incredible this festival is, how much it can offer and how passionate the people are about it here, because that's important. It would have no meaning if you imported such a festival with so many great ensembles, but you didn't have a real love and passion for it. But you do, which is really fantastic to see. And then I like very much your pride about Enescu, and that he's being played in so many concerts, and this music that we don't hear so often, at least outside Romania. And he's a very interesting and important composer. I never played, but I know some pieces, and I was very fascinated by this. It's enough to open the festival book and look at the programs and think, my goodness, well, how much one can offer here. There seems to be more orchestras in this festival than at the BBC Proms, you know. I don't know the numbers, but this is how it looks, and the amount of programs, and as I said, the interest and passion for Enescu's music, and it has really a lot to offer. And what is special here is I feel it from the audience as well, very much this deep love and interest and passion for this festival, and the pride, you know, that you have this every year. It means a lot, obviously, to the people here. Music can always touch on strings that we cannot formulate with words. When we don't have any more words for what we experience, good and bad, I think music can express something which no other art form or language can. So people turn to music also in difficult times. I don't know if it can help the world, you know, in a concrete way, but it can be healing, for sure. It can be comforting. It can give us at least moments of a different life, a different perspective, a different horizon. And actually, when I think about the Emperor Concerto that I just played from Beethoven, this is what I most think about, the generosity of this music. Already it's in the E-flat major, it's such a generous key. I think Beethoven took this also from Mozart, because Mozart writes several works in this key, and Beethoven does. But yes, generosity is a big part of music, of course, and I think for me a driving force being a musician is just wanting to share with my colleagues, with the people in the orchestra, and with audiences and whoever I meet. I mean, that's why I'm a musician. Of course, also sometimes I love working alone, but this need to share and this passion for this music, and that's the generosity of music that brings us together. I'm so happy to have in life something that goes so deep, both in the daily work, from the physical work of working with an instrument like that, to the mental work of trying to find out what the composer meant, to try to find the meaning behind the notes, the soul of the music, the emotional content. All of that every day is so meaningful, and I'm very happy, especially in this very fragmented world that we have with internet and looking at 14-second videos and this kind of thing. You know, it's such a gift to be able to go deep into something like we can do in music. Because of the music that I can feel this joy, because of course the traveling is sometimes exhausting, and I would often prefer to be at home. I have also family with 3 children and so on, but it can be not so comfortable to travel. But when I get there and when I work with music and work with other musicians, and that becomes so meaningful for me. So it is never a problem to find joy and meaning from the music. It can be sometimes a bit more difficult to find from the other parts of this life, let's say. But the music I am never in doubt about.